Hi there, I'm Lance. For those of you who might be tuning into my channel for the very first time, and for those of you who know me, I'm so happy to be back. I've missed you all. I've been missing in action for about 2 months now, and oops, the fall of that stir stick into the cup is kind of a metaphor for my life these days, where when accidents happen and chaos ensues, you got to roll with it and persevere. And I have been missing in action because my mother was struck with gallbladder induced pancreatitis, really severe case, and she developed a respiratory distress disorder, and she had some damage to her lungs, and she's been in ICU really for these 2 months, pretty much, and on a respirator for a good portion. And she is finally getting a little bit better, but it's been slow progress, and it's been scary, and we thought we had lost her probably about 3 different times. And so it's been a scary journey, and she is doing better and making small strides, but they're all going in the right direction. So I just wanted to say thank you for all of my friends in the fluid art community and people that I know. Everybody's so wonderful, and thank you for checking in on me and checking up on me. All of your prayers and well wishes are really, really greatly appreciated. And so the pour that I'm doing for you is going to be kind of like a straight pour, but then I'm going to show you how I do a little bit of a different take, a little bit of a different spin on a Fibonacci pour. And how I'm layering the cup is a little bit of like a dirty pour, and then I go into a little bit of layering. And I'll leave in the description box everything about my recipes and the paints and everything. And there you see my beautiful mom. Mom is super special to me. There she is with 3 of my fur babies. My mom and I were together, it was just she and I for a good portion of my life. And then there you see my dad, and he is my stepfather, but my biological father was not much of a father or much of a husband. So it's really been me and my mom for a good portion of, my life growing up. And she's just, she's like your best friend. And so she's been sedated a lot during this time in the hospital, so it's kind of like losing your best friend. You can't really talk to them, and it's just been a while since I've even really gotten to talk to her. But now she can kind of shake her head yes or no. She has a trach ventilator right now, and so keep sending your prayers and well wishes. She's making progress in the right direction, but I just wanted to say how much I love you all, and thank you for everything and all of your well wishes and checking up. So on with what we're doing here. The picture that you saw of my dad and my mom, that was about 2 weeks before she got struck down with the pancreatitis, and that was from a class that I did with the Independent Living Center, with some of the elderly people there, and it was really, really fun. And I'm going to have a video for that coming out in the future, but I just wanted to mention that. So as you can see, I'm still layering the cup and getting ready to pour, and I think now I'm showing you how beautiful that is. Those colors are really beautiful, and they're ocean inspired colors. I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning. Now this is a 14 by 14 gallery wrapped canvas, and it's one of my older pours, and so I'm just going to be pouring this straight pour directly onto that canvas. And I am using a cup that I got from Michael's, I believe, but I really love it. I love using it with this like long narrow spout for straight pours and this type of Fibonacci like ribbon like concentric design that I'll show you. And this initial pour doesn't have that. When I poured it out, I wasn't particularly thrilled with how the center of it ended up. And so what I'm going to show you is how to do this Fibonacci looped kind of concentric circle pour in the middle of this initial pour, and how we're going to blend the two to make them look cohesive and kind of seamlessly incorporated. Just gonna let you listen to the music a little bit and watch the paint pouring. There's just kind of nothing like that. Watching that beautiful paint pouring out of the cup onto the canvas, just kind of mesmerizing. So just want to let you watch that for a little bit, and then we'll talk a little bit more about what we're going to do next. Now, full disclosure, I had some white cloud mix in with this, and first into the cup, if you're layering it that way, it should be the last out of the cup. And I was hoping to get more of my cloud kind of formation at the end of this. And so I thought to myself, well, my plan B was going to be, okay, put some of your beautiful gold and some of your beautiful blues, and maybe not as much of the champagne color that I had, and of course my cloud mix, and see what kind of Fibonacci-like design I could create with the second pour. Now, as I said, this long spouted cup that I'm using does help me do this, and if you notice towards the end, this is where I start my Fibonacci. I start to spiral it out from the center, and I keep doing these loops and making these concentric circles. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to make the outer loop really follow the profile of the second puddle. Now I'm doing that so that this Fibonacci-like ribbon-like center will blend a little better. And here you see I'm popping my bubbles a little bit with my torch. But now we're going to use the skewer to kind of blend these two by doing a little embellishing and a little bit of wrecking. So we're going to wreck it, but we're not going to wreck the whole Fibonacci design. We're just going to pull through circles and loop-de-loops that kind of pull through both the second pour and the first pour's perimeter, so that it kind of helps you blend these together. So we're using two techniques. Well, we're using actually several techniques, but we're using these techniques of embellishing to actually help marry the two pours, and that way I'm still getting this beautiful Fibonacci-like center. And I'll put some information about my recipe for that cloud mix, because you need the cloud mix to be not quite as reactive and puffy as your regular old cloud mix, so that you don't lose the integrity of your design. Now, in honor of this being my return to paint pouring video, I'm going to be doing a little competition on my channel with this video. And if you subscribe to my channel, you like this video, and you comment, and I want you to comment because you're going to have three choices, and I want you to comment A, B, or C. Now, these are flower fairies, and I'm going to do a video about how I make these, and they're pretty cute, and that would be video A. If you would like to see that video next on how I make these, comment video A. And this is going to be a video that I'm doing pouring through an industrial fountain spout. And so if you'd like to see that, comment B. Now, this is using the beautiful Tracy Reed, love her so much, swiping tools. These are some very unique and interesting shaped swiping tools that she has. Please check out her Etsy shop at Tracy Reed Designs Art. So yeah, just remember to subscribe, like, and comment, and tell me which video topic you would like to see next. 2 lucky winners will be picked at random, and you'll be entered to win one of my Bloom Fairies. So please share the video with your friends also if you know somebody who likes paint pouring and who might like one of my Bloom Fairies. Now, as you can see, I've been tilting this around to get off my excess paint, and I'm kind of taking it from corner to corner, but I'm taking it back to the middle so as not to disturb that beautiful Fibonacci-like shape and design that we have going on. And I'm pretty much achieving that, and like what I'm getting. I really love the way that organic kind of beautiful Fibonacci shape. It has a lot of organic feel to it too, because it almost gives you a feeling of like tuberoses or calla lilies in some of these shapes, with the gold peeking through like a center, through like that almost white-like lily, kind of calla lily shape. I really love how this turned out. I thought it was pretty graphic and pretty stunning, just as, you know, a piece on the whole. Like, and I love all of the beautiful wave-like ocean-themed looking colors of the blues, and how those lines just look so beautiful, you know, kind of framing that Fibonacci center. And I like how we used our wrecking technique to not completely wreck it, but to unify the two pours. And I think that, you know, we kind of achieved that in this piece, and I hope this inspires you to maybe try this for yourself.
Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. I know man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt.
I wanted to also tell you about my friend Heather Mader of Heather Mader Art. That's her YouTube channel. If you don't know it, please check it out. She's an incredible artist and fluid artist. She does all kinds of art, not just fluid art, but she has a Facebook group called Inspired Art with Heather Mader, and she has asked me to help her do the Inspired Color Challenge that they do monthly. And here you can see the Inspired Color Challenge is turquoise, gold, and rust, and you can use an extra metallic and a black or a white. And then if you join the group and you post using those colors for the months, be sure and leave the hashtag Inspired Color Challenge Jan 23rd. That's Inspired Color Challenge Jan 23. If you leave that hashtag in there, that will help us compile everybody's entries for the color challenges, and then we will do a viewer's choice winner, or maybe a couple winners, and I will even include one of my, well, maybe a couple of my Bloom Fairies for the winners of the January color challenge, and we'll be posting the February color challenge coming up soon. So please join Inspired Art with Heather Mader, the Facebook group, and join in the fun. Well, as you see, I really love the gold sparkle and shine of this piece, and the beautiful shimmery colors that it had, and the beautiful lines. And I think, as you can see here in these art rooms pieces, it makes this a stunning graphic piece for lots of different decor and different room settings. And I hope that you'll try this for yourself. It's really fun to do these kind of Fibonacci centers without using any kind of cake spinner, and I hope it gives you some inspiration, gives you some ideas. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video to be entered to win one of my Bloom Fairies, and I can't wait until I see you again for some more fun pouring together.